In this video, we'll get started drawing from nature. Find a place that's interesting to you or a view that you like, and make some sketches from life. While you're at it, take some photos to record what you've seen to help you remember when you start making a more finished drawing. This is what I settled on, a small detail of nature in my own backyard. I sketched the scene lightly right on drawing paper, and then went back into the house and made some tests. So here I have leaves outlined using pencil, charcoal pencil, and pen. I had an idea what I wanted my drawing to look like, and I thought I knew how to get there, but it was important for me to test out how the materials would work together. In the scene that I sketched, the leaves were lighter in value than the background, and so I'm going to use vine charcoal and then blend it to make the background darker than the leaves themselves. And I'm just curious about how the outlines will blur when I blend the charcoal and how cleanly I can erase. The drawing that I already have sketched out is effectively a line drawing. It's very graphic. I'm not really rendering nature so much as interpreting what I'm seeing. I definitely like blurring the vine charcoal with my finger better. The area that I'm blending now is a graphite drawing, and above it, where the lines are much darker, is the charcoal pencil. I do like the way the charcoal pencil line edge blurs as I blur the background. And I'm curious how much of the line I'm going to take off when I sort of clean up the leaves. It's important for you to see that I'm testing this out ahead of time. I do have an idea of what I want this to look like, but I'm not really sure how to get there, and there's only one way to find out. This really only took a couple of minutes to do, and I'm glad I did it before I committed to spending more time on my drawing. With this in front of me, I can better decide which way to go. This is graphite, charcoal pencil, and pen. This is the 12 by 18 drawing that I started out in my garden. And what I'm going to do first is lighten the lines that I drew. I decided to use my graphite pencil, and I'm going to show you how I sharpened the end of it to have a chisel point. This is one way. You can just rub the pencil on a piece of paper, and this is another way. This is just a piece of sandpaper. It doesn't take as long. I can get more than one kind of mark out of the pencil this way. And you can do the same thing with your regular wooden pencil. This number 2 pencil is a little bit harder than the other pencil, and so I can make the same kind of marks. They're just a bit lighter in value. Here's my line drawing, and here I'm going to start adding the vine charcoal. If I hadn't tried this out ahead of time, I'd probably be a bit worried right about now. This looks like quite a mess. I'm blending by making the lines go horizontally, and I go back and forth between adding more charcoal and then blending some more. And I'm trying to build up the values. This is what I chose to do and how I chose to do it. Your assignment gives you a lot of latitude to figure this out in your own terms. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I use the kneaded eraser to take some of the charcoal off of the leaves. Not all of it. I do want the leaves to have vine charcoal value in them. I'm just trying to pick out some highlights here. When the eraser gets dirty, just pinch it some more, knead it a bit, and get some new surface exposed. I hope that watching me go through this process has helped you to get started with your own drawings.